Jim's vow. It had been a very odd night for Jim Howicks and for Jim Hannick, Hankins, Hacken, Hawkin, Hawkins, and his mother. A mysterious alien named Billy Bones has crashed his ship near in the Benbow. Before he died, Bones had gave Jim a strong treasure map, through to be, thought to be the key to finding the riches of the notorious pirate Captain Flint. The lot of the loot of the thousand worlds. Jim had just taken the map out of the dying alien's hand when a gang of mysterious alien pirates had arrived at the inn, searching for that very same map. Jim and his mother had barely had enough time to escape with their friend Dr. Doppler before the inn had been destroyed. Before the inn had been destroyed. Once they have arrived at Dr. Doppler's house, Jim had somehow convinced his mother to allow him to accompany Dr. Doppler on the search for treasure. It would be an adventure of a lifetime. They would set off in the morning. There was so much to do to prepare for the journey, but for now Jim lay in bed, safe for the moment at Dr. Doppler's house, and thought about what he would do if he had all the money in the galaxy. Well, for one thing, he said to himself, I'd buy myself a cool new solar surfer to be the envy of all the other guys. Jim was an accomplished surfer, but he knew his mother wished him he worked as hard as his schoolwork as he did in as it surf as his surfing. And for another, he went on, I'd buy myself a fleet of pirate robots and program them to do all my chores without ever talking back to me. His mind was racing now as he thought more and more possibilities, and I'd rather quit school and buy myself the latest model space navigator and go off exploring the galaxy. Jim sat up the bed. He took the map from under his pillow and looked at it closely, thinking hard. Then he replaced it carefully. But I did not. But I don't need all of those things, he said quietly to himself. If any treasure at all on this map, if I find any treasure on this map, I'm going to give it to mom, so she can rebuild the inn. He swung his legs over the side of the bed and stood up. He tiptoed to the room where his mother was sleeping. In the dim light, he could see her face, looking pale and lovely. The lines of worry seemed to have smoothened out of her sleep. He bent down and kissed her cool brow. I'm going to make you proud for me, Mom, he whispered to her as she slept. Just you wait and see. He smiled to himself. Was wasn't sure he was sure for it.